What is going on, everyone? This is Nick here at NJ's Bricks, and I got a cool one for you today. This is the first collection I picked up in 2025. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. I would really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and check out what we got in here. Now, of course, I've seen most of what's in here, but I haven't gone through anything with a fine-tooth comb at all. So as you can see, first and foremost, there is a bunch of Dungeons & Dragons minifigures here. Now, these are supposed to all be the Dragonborn Paladin. We're going to check on that here shortly and see if that's the case. What else do we have in here? We have a bag. I was estimating in the pictures I saw that this was around a pound and a half or a pound and a quarter, but I'm thinking it's more. Let's set it on my scale over here. Yeah, so it is a bit more. It's about 1 pound, 10 ounces. And there's various themes in here, but we'll check that out, of course. We're going to go bit by bit here. Here's a bag with tons of different accessories and mostly shields and knight stuff in this bag, it seems. And then here's a couple of other bags. Looks like there's some Star Wars, incomplete Star Wars minifigures in there. We'll take a peek at that. And a variety of accessories and parts in here. That's from Cars. Don't know which character, but we'll take a peek at those too. And then, of course, there's some figures on the base plates here. So first off, I'm going to set these D&D boxes out of here. All right, and then you may be able to tell here from the overhead views with some D&D characters here. A little bit of Lord of the Rings there, a couple superheroes, Star Wars all through here, and then a bunch of Ninjago. I'm not really up on my Ninjago, so you guys are probably going to notice stuff in there that may be cool or unique that I'm not totally aware of. This bag here, also Lord of the Rings, but the seller told me that these guys all have some cracks in the torso, which is, unfortunate, but still some very cool minifigures. Just decrease the value of them a bit, but we'll also take a look at those. I'm going to move this off to the side here, and the first thing we're going to do is check on these Dungeons & Dragons minifigures. So the way you check on these guys to see what's inside the boxes without opening them is an app called OMG Bricks. We're going to go to Minifigure Scanner. It tells you which kinds it can scan, which kinds it can't. Got it, and we'll take a look. The first box here, Dragonborn Paladin. Dragonborn Paladin. And this thing can do multiples at a time, I believe. So there we go. 3 Dragonborn Paladins. 4 Dragonborn Paladins. And for those who don't know, I believe this is the most expensive of the D&D minifigures. I want to say it goes for $9 or $10 a piece. And anytime... One thing to note, if you don't follow the CMF series too often, is any figure in the CMF, in any given CMF series, that can be made, turned into an army, where people will want to have a lot of them to make an army, make a display of some kind, using multiples. Those are always going to be your most valuable minifigures in any of the CMF generally, because people want to get more than one specifically for various purposes. So yeah, all Dragonborn Paladins. We got 26 of them there. That's awesome. Let's get those off to the side, and we'll check out one of these other bags. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this big bag here that's full of figs. I already see it's an R2, so it's not just... I believe it's mostly City in here, but I know there's some Harry Potter. I saw some Hidden Side. We'll see what else might be lurking in here. All right, so yeah, R2 here. That's pretty sweet. This torso reminds me of a Padme torso, but of course I don't believe that's what that is. See a Spider-Man here, some superhero. See all what we can decipher. James Potter Award from some kind of Harry Potter set. There's quite a variety in here. Oh, here's a pretty good one. I believe this is a centaur from Harry Potter. I think that's a solid find there. That's a crazy looking guy. I don't know what he comes from, but... So, yeah, a lot of themes in here. That's a Harry I haven't had before. I haven't seen this broomstick piece exactly. I'm guessing that's a firebolt there. He's wearing his Tri-Wizard uniform, so that's a really awesome fig that I hadn't seen before. Here's how I saw some hidden side. I can't remember what her character's name is or any of the characters, but I know she's hidden side. This is an Owen Grady minifigure from the Jurassic World stuff. Let's see. I also have another cool app on my phone that, oh, here's another R2. The other app that I use is called Brick Monkey. And Brick Monkey allows you to like scan a torso, and then it'll tell you what that minifigure is. So like this guy right here in this bird suit, we take a picture. It has like AI or whatever, analyzes the picture, and then it tells you what it is. Penguin Slushy Vendor right there. And it tells you what year it's from, 2023, town and city. It's CTY 1519 on Bricklink. Shows you all the parts. Really fantastic app. They're not paying me or anything. You guys should know about this if you don't use it. There is, if you want to get all the advanced features, it does cost some money. But if you have a store like me, it's well worth it. And then we can go right to the Bricklink page and see that it looks like it's worth somewhere between $2 and $3. So that's pretty cool. More R2s. Always like R2s. Never going to complain about some R2s. Whoa. Now that's a really, whenever I'm going through random lots like this and I don't exactly know what stuff is, eventually I'm going to look all of these up, of course. But it's stuff like this that looks really fancy with lots of detailing that I've never seen before. I just got to take a peek and see what stuff like this is. I think this looks like a William Turner to me. Let's see. Admiral Norrington. Okay, so it is Pirates of the Caribbean. And that's, pretty pricey figure, around $14 to $18. I'm sure I've got that hair piece, or it's in this bag here somewhere. This is it right here. And yeah, so it's always awesome. Like when I'm looking at a buy like this, I see this bag full of minifigures, and I know it's mostly city. So, I'm valuing it somewhere around, $1.50 a minifigure, $2 a minifigure maybe, depending on what types of stuff I can see in the bag. So anytime I can get a good pull like this, that's worth, $10+, even $5+ in a bag like this, I'm always stoked. The other thing I'll usually do when I buy a collection like this is I see this Admiral Norrington. So right here in this app, it tells me it's from 2011. If I go to Bricklink, I'll go right to my browser here. If I go to Bricklink, it tells me it's from one set. That set is the mill. I'm going to go click on the mill, and then I'm going to see, when you buy collections like this, it's likely if you find a minifigure like Norrington, especially when he only came in one set, it's usually pretty likely that they're going to have the other minifigures from that set somewhere in the collection. So there should be a Will Turner, a Hodris, and a Jack Sparrow in here. Potentially, not always. Some people keep minifigures or lose minifigures. You never know. But a lot of times, you'll find all the minifigs that go with that set. And you guys might even be seeing it now before me, and you're like pointing at it, and you're like, Dumbo, it's right over there. Speaking of hair, this is a Tony Stark in his time travel suit from Avengers Endgame. Pretty sure it's the right hair. Actually, no. That's not his hair. I think that's the, what do we do with Mr. Grady? There we go. That looks correct for Chris Pratt. But like I said, I'll be going through all this later to find everything. But, oh, that's a cool, either Ron or one of the Weasley twins. I like that there, but still taking a peek trying to find if these other Pirates of the Caribbean minifigures are in here. I do see some more Harry Potter. That's cool. Some other stuff I don't recognize, so it's always fun to find new figures. Did I put the right hairpiece on my Norrington? No. That's the right hairpiece. And I'm not seeing... That's a wild fig. I'm not seeing the Will Turner, or the guy with the shell on his head, or the Jack. The Jack, I think, is pretty common, but the other two, I think, less so. Ifs. Oh, there's a cool Cedric Diggory. Some cool Potter in here. Old Draco, little Chamber of Secrets Draco there, a couple of Dracos. So yeah, maybe they just didn't have the other minifigures. It's totally possible that they just liked the Norrington fig and bought it at some point in time, or maybe they even traded with somebody, or maybe I'll continue to look through this and I'll find those other figures because I'm a dum-dum, and maybe I'm just not seeing them here, but let's check out a few other figures I see in here that are catching my eye. Let's see. This like Abe Lincoln looking dude. I gotta scan this guy. Apocalypseburg Abe from the Lego Movie 2. Looks like it's about $2 to $4 somewhere in there. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else in here looked interesting. Oh, I saw this torso. I don't know what belongs to it, but it looked fancy. And oh, it's from a version of Dumbledore, so that's cool. $2 to $4 on that. A couple of these other. This is a Lord of the Rings, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a peek. And yeah, that's a Frodo. Lord of the Rings is always great. Anytime you see Lord of the Rings in a collection, you can get your hands on them. They're generally speaking $8 to $15, $20 for many of the minifigures, and then $20 to $40 or $50 for a solid chunk of them, and then upwards from there. There's even rarer and much more expensive Lord of the Rings figures beyond that, but a solid chunk, like the floor for these things for the most part, is like $7, $8. So I'm sure I can find a Frodo hair to go along with that one. $9 to $17 it says here on Bricklink, so that's a good pull. We take a peek here. You guys are probably shouting at me. You're seeing some that you know are worth money, and I have no idea. But let's take a look. I think this is a Red Hulk. So that's the piece. We go to Bricklink, and it'll tell us which minifigures it comes from. And some guy called Crust Smasher from Nexo Knights. Looks like he would get armor too. It looks like he might have the wrong legs here. Anyway, that's a cool. I just thought that was a cool torso. Kind of reminded me of a Hulk. Let's see. I think this is a Seamus. I know a lot of the Potters are like around $2 a piece, $2, $3 a piece. But there's definitely more expensive ones that were in more exclusive sets. Yeah, it's a Seamus. A couple of bucks there. What else did I see in here that was catching my eye? Oh, this is a cool Minecraft guy that I have not seen before. Zombie Pigman, $2.85 to $5.28. So yeah, $2.50 to $5 for him. That's an interesting combo of features. That looks like an old torso. I think this is a mismatch because that looks like an old torso, and the short legs are fairly new, and that's a very detailed face printing, so that can't be super old either. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the right torso piece, and I'm going to go ahead and guess that it does not match any minifigure that looks like the one I'm holding in my hand. No. So yeah, that always happens in these collections too. You're going to end up with plenty of a mismatch of parts. You're going to have to match things together to get all your minifigures just right, but hopefully most of them will just be as they came, because it's a lot easier for me and a lot less legwork that way. And this Brick Monkey app has certainly made life a heck of a lot easier in regards to sorting out collections like this. There's that Dumbledore torso, another one, I guess, same one. Let's see. Oh, the Centaur. I wanted to see what these guys are worth again. Looks like $5, $6 for this one. That's always solid. Love a $5-6 find. Like I said, when I'm looking at bags like this, I'm pretty much, I value this one by weight because I couldn't tell how many figures are in there. But when it's just a mix like this, and I'm seeing it's mostly city with some other stuff mixed in, I'm valuing it around like $1.50 or so per minifigure. So any $5 pull I can get, that's always good. This is a mismatch because this skin does not look like the right color for a Ron Weasley winter sweatshirt. Yeah, definitely a Ron, but they mismatched some parts on that. Some other cool hairy ones. This one here, I think is like a Order of the Phoenix movie look when he's teaching the class. Yeah, the Gryffindor cardigan. Like I said, it's a lot of Potter, around $2 a piece. I do see a few other superheroes, all Trent Sentries. I think those are around a couple of dollars. Most of this city stuff is going to be $1, $1.50. Some of it will be more. I don't think I've seen this. I love this with the printing all the way onto the belt and then the leg for the long scarf here. That's super cool. Dean Thomas. Okay, yeah, $2 to $3, like most Potter. So yeah, if you guys see anything cool in here that I didn't point out, lightsaber, let me know in the comments below. This thing looks cool too. I'm guessing this is a hidden side. Let me scan this one real quick. Let me know in the comments below if you see anything in this pile that's super cool, whether it's cool to you or it has value. Captain Jones is what this is. Or at least this torso is, but it looks like this is some kind of ghost version of him. Let's take a look. We go to Bricklink, and we go to parts. We're going to click on this torso, and then... Well, it looks like the tentacles and the face perhaps don't go with my guy. Or... yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to double check back on that one. Like I said, it does look like there's a fair amount of mismatching, mishmashing, however you want to, hash bringing, slash bringing, mash slinging, slasher. But let's move on and check out some of the base plates. First one, just a few figs on this one, but you can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different Dungeons and Dragons minifigures. Most of them, not the entire collection, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's no Dragonborn Paladins out here, but of course we have 26 of them. So there is one complete collection here, which is nice. Then a few other figures over here. We've got, this is a Mirkwood elf, I believe. Let's take a look here. We still got our handy dandy scanner available, so let's take a quick peek. And yeah, Mirkwood, elf, guard, 12. Again, Lord of the Rings figures are banging, $12 to $17. These orcs right here. 18. No, that's not the right one. Hunter Orc, $14 to $19. Another Hunter Orc, $14 to $19. Let's see. This is a different Frodo. Frodo Baggins, $11 to $20. Now, this silver one I saw, a couple here that I saw, and I had no clue what they were. So let's see. I don't know what this guy's holding on to some hair there, but when I seen these in the pictures, I had no idea what these ones were. So this is, okay, the hair can go with him. Reinhardt to Wilhelm. And he's $8 to $9. Some kind of superhero. Oh. And then this one, too, I had no idea what this girl is, but she looks super cool. A lot of detailing and a crazy cool face printing where she's blowing a bubble. It did not. The guns were in the way. Oh, is this the Overwatch girl? Is this Diva? Yeah, this is Diva. Wow. Oh my lord. She is 26 to 40 bucks. Damn, that's awesome. I had no idea. That is a find. Very, very cool. Let's check out the couple other minifig. There's some good ones here. See a Hobgoblin. This is some kind of Iron Venom. These might be. Iron Venom, 7 to 8 bucks. Oh no, 11 to 14 bucks. Iron Venom. Awesome. That's a great hit. Like, I was valuing most of these superhero bulk. I'm valuing them around $4 a piece. Because I know there's a lot of $3 ones, but there's a lot of bangers. Like, these couple of ones I think are quite good. That was 12 plus bucks. Hobgoblin, 10 to 19 bucks. I've never seen this Batman. I believe I've had his torso once because I think I might have seen him online, like looking him up with the scanner. But battle ready tire armor. This guy's 7 to 10 bucks. Oh, there's one version of him that looks like it's much more expensive, but it's not. It's not this one I have here. There's one of them that's $57 plus. Then let's take a look. Splash, 5 to 12 bucks. It's great. And this is a lot of Supermans. We'll see which one this is. And it's like Superman dark blue suit, 3 to 5 bucks. That's great. So a nice base plate here. We'll set that one off to the side. Let me take a quick peek. Again, we were told these ones have cracked torsos, but that does not mean they lose all their value by any means. It means they lose some value. But that does not spell disaster necessarily. I'm just interested to see what kind of a mix we got in here. Because even with cracked torsos, these will still have 70%, 60% of a great condition value, depending on the figure. That's a Bilbo Baggins torso. Got the wrong head stuff on there, but that'd be a $20 to $26 Bilbo. We got the parts right. $17 to $23 Bolland. And again, these are going to take a hit. You're going to lose maybe 40% for having a cracked torso, but losing 40% of a $20 minifigure is not too terrible. When I'm valuing these, a lot cheaper when I get them in a bulk buy. 9 to 13 bucks on a Legolas there. $8 to 12 bucks on a Gimli. $12 to 16 bucks on another Mirkwood Elf. So yeah, I mean, we're still gonna get, maybe $100 of Lord of the Rings out of this little bag here. Even with the cracked torsos, they're still sought after. Take a hit on the value, but there's still people out there who don't mind saving a buck to get a cracked piece. These other bags are pretty straightforward. Mostly just accessories in here. See some helmets, a few different heads and things. See a couple of Star Wars parts in there, but nothing too remarkable. I do see a baseball cap there with a Blue Jays logo on it. Don't believe that's a regulation Lego, but that is pretty sweet. Now here we've got a few Star Wars figures that are mismatched or not completely together. See a Vader torso there, 3PO, Clone Commando, a couple of different things. Oh, Grievous. See a Grievous head in there. If we can find all the pieces to piece them together, I want to say that's a $20+ Grievous. So a good head there. And then some Knight accessories in here. 2 more base plates. Let's take a peek at those. First one here is Ninjago. A few more figures I lost along the way. Hold on. Tons and tons and tons of Ninjago here. Let's see if I can. I want to take them. I don't want to take them all off the plate. I'll try to see if I can show you what's in here. So yeah, you can see. Here, I'll just film a bit with my camera, my phone, and you'll see that. You can see here tons and tons of Ninjago. I do not know much about Ninjago, so I'm going to have to literally be looking up each of these figures to see which ones, you know, have value. They'll all end up in my store, but obviously some will be better than others. But that'll take me a while. And then one more base plate to take a look at before we close up shop here. And that is Star Wars. No, I believe. See, I had some casualties. I believe, but I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that all of the minifigures on here are Battle Pack minifigures, which isn't bad, but of course, you know, Battle Packs mass produced so people can build their armies. But because people love to build their armies, that still gives good value to these minifigures, even though they've been like remade many times. And in Magic, I play Magic the Gathering, we would say they've been printed a lot. But there's a few specific ones in here that may have some value. So here you go, another angle here. As you can see, tons and tons of Battle Pack minifigures for the most part. But there is a few special ones in the front here, so I'm going to take a quick scan, see what these guys are worth. This here is a Clone Shock Trooper Coruscant Guard Phase 2, $5. This guy, this purple guy. Oh, it looks like he's supposed to have a purple body too, so that one's mismatched. I'll have to see if I can figure that one out. And this guy here, looks like Clone Trooper Gunner, worth about $10 or $11. So yeah, most of these I believe are around $3 a piece. There might be a couple of them worth a little bit more than that. But that's a pretty decent barometer. That's what I'm looking at paying when I'm buying one of these. Oh, we do have a few. I see we have a few special ones all the way down the end here. So let's check these ones out on the scanner before we close the video. This is a Dark Trooper. I think they're like $8. Maybe a little less now because they've been made more. Yeah, $4 to $5 for the Dark Trooper. Here we've got some kind of Imperial dude. And First Order Shuttle Pilot. Okay, $2 to $4. I do not know this figure. Cape is a little wonky here. This is, a Knight of Ren, $18 to $21. Might have to find a replacement cape there, but it looks like a standard starched 4cm. That's an awesome find, $20 there. Imperial Shadow Trooper, about $6. And I want to say this might be a different kind of Shadow Trooper, but let's take a scan. And yep, that's a different Shadow Trooper, $4 to $8. So yeah, you see a lot of awesome figures here. Whole plate of Ninjago, whole plate of Star Wars, plenty of D&D, some Lord of the Rings, a few superheroes, a lot of City, a little bit of everything. Really excited to get these into the store and really excited to take a bunch of shorts of these minifigures as well. So you guys are going to see a bunch of awesome new shorts coming to the channel over the next couple of months of many of these minifigures. Hope you guys have a great day. If you enjoyed this content, please like down below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss these awesome shorts, and I'll see you in the next video.